So it briefly seemed like destiny had brought us together. Only one problem. Family man Sal couldn't put together the time to do the project. But before he backed out, he did tell me about his old neighborhood pal Keith William Richards to possibly play the part of the gangster, Maximo Bravo. Keith Richards? You mean this Keith Richards? No, but it doesn't matter, because our Keith's backstory is just as interesting. As I said before, Keith grew up in Carroll Gardens, and he spent a lot of his youth on the docks. From what he tells me, it sounds a little bit like Marlon Brando and On the Waterfront, running errands for people, gangsters, union bosses, etc. He was a stevedore, a longshoreman. Then he became a union carpenter. He was one of the first responders on September 11th and did some crazy, brave stuff. For years, casting directors had been spotting him on the street and pulling him over and asking him whether he would audition for this or audition for that, and he had always said no for whatever reason. Finally, someone representing the Safdie brothers saw him on the way to the subway at 14th Street and 1st Avenue, and they talked him into auditioning for Uncut Gems. The rest is history. He played the role of the very scary gangster in that movie. So the idea of little old me possibly getting this guy to be in my movie was unfathomable to me. But the story gets even better. After meeting Keith a few times on Zoom and absolutely loving him, we still had a Joe Zelli problem. Namely, we had no actor to play Joe Zelli. "I've got an idea," said Keith. "He's a guy named Wayne Diamond. He appeared in Uncut Gems with me. He's very eccentric. You could say over the top. But I gave him the script a few days ago. He loved it, and he actually believes that he is the living reincarnation of Joe Zelli." "You're fucking kidding me," I said. "I'm totally serious," Keith laughed. "You should look him up on Instagram. He's a star there." So I looked Wayne up, and holy shit, what a fucking character.
Wayne Diamond, you know what the fuck I am?
You know what the fuck I am? I'm at the fucking restaurant.
This is the greatest fucking feeling in the world.
I love this shit.
I love this shit.
Big roll, man.
That's the bolognese sauce. This gives you an orgasm. It's better than an orgasm. Field shop is as big as your fucking dick, you asshole. Do I love it?
Wayne, like Keith, was a very late newcomer to the world of show business. For most of his career, he was the king of the garment district, designing ready-to-wear dresses at moderate price points for clients like Vanna White. Ironically enough, just like Joe Zelli, Wayne had a little help from the mob on their way up. While Joe Zelli had Oni Madden, Wayne was set up in business by the famous gangster Meyer Lansky, someone who doted on Wayne like a son. This led to a fabulous 30-year run as the king of the hill in the garment district. But when the ready-to-wear market collapsed in the late 90s, Wayne saw the writing on the wall and got out while the getting was good. Still quite a wealthy man. After a period of despair and self-destruction, Wayne reinvented himself as a lover of life in New York City's penultimate man about town, leaving a trail of raised eyebrows, and who the hell was that over the last 2 decades?
Go twinkle little star, how I wonder where I am.